Okay, so I had to pull over and tell y'all about something. Just in the last day, like yesterday, I was watching some previews just on regular television, and the 60 Minutes thing crossed over and was talking about the episode, and I noticed that there was going to be this doctor that's from Austin, Texas, Dr. Attia, I believe it is, and they were doing a special on him about how he has he doesn't call it a concierge practice, but he only has like 75 patients. People are paying into the 6 digits to come and have this man take over their health care. And he is a longevity doctor. So I was like, okay, I got to see this. So I had my mom record it because I don't have DVR. And I watched it. And guys, I'm telling you, people, especially people in medicine, are catching on. We are sicker than ever. We are getting sicker. And the very things that we are prescribing, the treatments that we are giving, that was taught to us when we went to either medical school or we're in nursing school and graduate school, in my case, to be a nurse practitioner. That's what we were taught. The people teaching us, they're not up there going, oh, I feel so guilty for saying this. They're no wiser about what's going on, I feel, in a lot of cases, back then at least, than anybody else. This is what we have been fed. This is what we have been told to accept as standard, and that is true. Folks, there is danger in not questioning everything that you're told. Okay? When you take everything just because somebody else told you that was maybe more educated than you, older than you, please do not accept that as fact. Start questioning your doctors. But then that's not it. So today I was listening to a podcast, and mind you, this doctor that was from Austin was a cancer resident. He completely left his residency and went into this type of practice. This next thing on this podcast was a head and neck surgeon, okay, ENT. She left her entire practice as a surgeon, as a head and neck doctor, after 9 years, because she said that nothing about what she was doing was actually helping people. It may be putting a temporary Band-Aid on something that we call a cure or that we call improvement, but all it's doing is leading to more and more procedures down the road that end up just putting money into the pockets of the people performing them. Sad to say this, y'all, but we're looking for reasons to cut on people. Sadly, I hate saying that, but it's true. Sometimes you got to have it, but more times than not, there's things that are being done to people that don't necessarily need to be done. Because it reimburses extremely well. And the powers that be that govern who and what we do are telling us we've got to get billing up. We've got to start charging more. We've got to start doing procedures that we can bill more for. Because let me tell you something, folks. If we just went in there and did diagnoses, like me, I've gotten so much experience. I don't need a bunch of tests to determine whether or not someone probably has a viral illness or an ear infection or high blood pressure. It just doesn't need to happen. But you know what? They want us to do it because they can make more money if we start testing. So you get to the point where you're just like, whatever. And, then, you're sitting here thinking, especially now for me, I have been feeling so guilty when I'm prescribing these things because I know that if I don't, they're going to complain. So I'm giving it to them, but I'm saying, please, please, please do not take this unless you absolutely have to. Trying to give them some sort of guideline to follow so that they'll hold on to those antibiotics and without taking them, so that it doesn't destroy all your gut bacteria. I won't go on to that conversation because that'll just take me way down a rabbit hole. I'll never come out. But anyway, so people, we got to keep talking about this. We have to keep questioning things. We have to keep asking our doctors what really is going on. Why do I have blood pressure problems? Why am I having problems with my bowels? Why do I have blood coming out of my rectum? Why do I have acid reflux? Is it safe to take this acid reflux medicine until the day that I die? Force them to answer your questions, okay? When they cannot answer it, start searching elsewhere. Do your research. Find out what is going on. Folks, there's a lot more that we can be doing that is not taught in traditional medical training that we need to start waking up and asking for. We need to get down to the root cause of what is going on inside of our bodies and quit accepting that these people that are giving us pills that's the best thing for us. And I'm not smashing on medical career people. I'm not smashing on doctors and practitioners. That's what we were taught. We didn't learn about nutrition in medical school and in advanced training and in graduate school. We didn't learn anything about the benefits of exercise on our body and how just exercising a few minutes a day can significantly extend our life. People, we haven't taught anything. Here, take this pill, you'll get better. Here, take this pill, you'll get better. No, it's not working. Wake up. Even medical people are stepping back and saying, I'm out.